first mistake is to think that is impossible, because rich people is telling you that is impossible because they are going to buy. Hi guys, if you don't know me, I'm Marco Gilardi, founder CEO of Credit Master and author of books. I live here in Luxembourg, and that's why today in this video I would like to show you that you should stop renting and start owning. The system, the people around you, okay, is telling that is impossible. But by the way, someone finally is going to buy some things, right? And this is a plan. You need to apply a plan, because without a plan you cannot is impossible. Then it's real impossible. Or you have money because you were born with money. You have money from your father, mother, okay, that's great. That's simple, it's easy. Once you have already the money. Well, once you come here from zero, then it seems impossible, otherwise how I did it. So that's why I'm explaining. The first mistake is to think that is impossible, because rich people is telling you that is impossible because they are going to buy, and you are still renting their property of rich people. So in this video today I want to explain you that this is not impossible. You just need to plan, okay? You just need to plan. Second mistake is, once you get your mortgage, once you get your right mortgage, okay, you try to ask to any bank what about will be your range that you can for an acquisition of one house or one property or one apartment, and then you see that it's very little. It's very little, this range at the beginning, because you are not applying a plan. You understand what I mean? If you want to buy the home today, you cannot. If you start from zero, you need to get 100% of the mortgage. That is wrong, okay? You are going to pay much interest, you are going to take a little property. So why you don't plan some things? Instead of thinking like with the Luxembourgish system. What I mean? Luxembourgish system is expensive, okay? So if you come from Italy or another country, which the life is not so expensive, and you try to align the Luxembourgish one, then you are starting always from zero. You, at the end of the month, you will not have anything, okay? So you need to plan. You need to plan, and like I did it, you will be able to do. By the way, I'm telling you, I bought in Luxembourg, after 2 years and a half I was here, I was able, through a plan, to buy a property 20 hours and a new villa, class A, on 300 meters square, okay? After that, I was able to buy also a Maserati. But this is another thing, okay? This is something is optional, okay? The important things, doesn't matter which car you have. Even in Luxembourg today, with the transportation that is free of charge, you are able to save a lot of money, to collect, to have some things more later, okay? That's the first point. So don't stay all the life to rent a property, to pay your salary and give your salary to someone else directly. Give this money for your mortgage, pay for your house, okay? Don't collect the money and give to someone else that is already rich and is going to be richer every day with your money. You are losing time, okay? Differently if you are applying a plan. So make cheap the first years of your life here in Luxembourg, and then you will have enough money to start your mortgage for your house, okay? That was the first mistake people is doing. Now let's go to the second mistake. The second mistake is that people doesn't have their money right, because why? They're not going to apply the right mortgage. All the money, all the salary they are keeping for themselves, they are releasing to the bank. They are giving this money to the bank. Why? Because they don't know how to negotiate the best mortgage, okay? The mortgage is all the money of of your salary or your income is going wrongly to the bank, because you are not able to negotiate. You don't know nothing about the mortgage. That's the main reason why people today cannot buy home in Luxembourg. Hey, by the way, all people was wondering about COVID situation here in Luxembourg, and probably you see my video, you watched my video previously that I was mentioned that however we are in a COVID situation, there will be no issue, because here the price still continues to increase. And that's what's happened. Look, Imagine some things. You are wondering now that you have your company in the center of Luxembourg, right? And you want to buy a property close. That's why the property there is much expensive, because there is much services and there is especially your company, okay? Most of the company are there. But what's happening if today you buy in the north of Luxembourg, on the south, where you are going to buy, wherever far from the center, the price is going to increase, and for my opinion, it will increase more. Why? Because COVID situation just provide different contract for the working contract, for employee contract, for collaboration. That means that now the contract is going to be aligned with the current situation, the COVID one, right? We see that people can still work from home, so why do not buy in the north? With advantages to be in Luxembourg. So that's the key, guys. Today, if you buy in Luxembourg, is always a great investment. Trust me about that. And furthermore, you just need to see what is going on in the next months. And another thing is that you should check your mortgage. This is the second mistake. If you don't apply correctly your mortgage, you are going to lose a lot of money, okay? And then, instead of you, a nice car, it can be that the banker will buy a nice car instead of you. Okay, that's what I'm telling. So, keep buying in Luxembourg. Try to don't rent. The renting process should be just few months, okay, or few years. Okay, depend on your salary, depend on your income, but depend also about your expenses. Okay, if you spend before buy one house, if you buy a nice car, that's wrong. That's wrong. Then you cannot buy a house. Okay, first try to catch your house. First buy your house. Second things, my suggestion is study mortgage. Okay, so if you don't know how to start, I can tell you that in Amazon you have the book Your Mortgage Plan, and you can buy it with less than 20 euro. You will be able to apply for your best plan. As I wrote in Your Mortgage Plan book that you can find in Amazon, is that if you are going to apply for a mortgage, let's say an example of 3% interest for a mortgage of 800,000 in 30 years. And this is what the bank firstly provide to you as a quotation, okay, 3%. And then you are able, because you studied this book, because you know the mechanism of mortgage, and you are able to negotiate with the bank. Also probably contacting Credit Master, which can address you for the best plan possible for you and for your family. In this case, if you are able to negotiate till from 3% to 1.2%, you are able to save 260,000, which in 30 years are every month 722 euro, which are for you, instead of giving this money to the bank, which can be for a new investment, which can be for a nice car. Okay, that's what I did. I start from zero, so don't come to tell me that is impossible. I'm here positively to tell you that all this game is just possible, and trust the people who made it. Don't trust people that fail. Okay, that's my opinion, as my life opinion is like this. I follow people that win, that reach something, not people that failed, because those are people that cannot arrive, or they don't want to arrive, and try to keep you in the same line. That's completely wrong. Make your business, make your life as you wish. Ciao.